Big stinking helicopter flow through the land. With them call it weed. Them never did it when we were talking water. Or when we live in blind fertilizer. Yet out of the sky them spitting fire.
Female. Male. Male. Undetermined. Female.
Ted, are you getting started? Are they starting to show? Now wait. You know that we always do this part together. Now don't throw anything away.
I'm just in such a hurry. Sarah, we're so far behind, we gotta get these sexton in the ground.
Yeah, but we always do this together. Remember, 2 sets of eyes are better than 1. Now look, I can check these real fast.
Look.
This one's broken.
Well, now that you're here, we'll work together. Just leave those. Those are males anyhow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to finish the dishes. It cannot be all about pot all the time. I haven't even started the vegetable seeds or the flowers. We need some balance. It is only March.
But with all that rain, we've had to dig those trenches and the new greenhouse is all full of mud. I gotta go to town to get a second load of gravel just so we can walk in there.
Yeah, I know. We have to grow twice as much as 5 years ago just to get by. It's just, I don't know if I can even pull a tarp. You know, those things are heavy. I guess we put our best picks in the depth and the rest in the garden.
We need a depth just to get by. We gotta get to market before it's saturated. And then when the garden comes in, we'll have a second harvest.
Saturated? We still have 10 pounds left from last fall.
There's new stuff coming out next month. Last year's pounds are compost, baby. Now, you might get lucky and get $100 a pound for somebody's oil lamp. I'll talk to Jack.
$100 a pound.
Huh. Joe and Susie are sitting on 200 pounds from last year. Yeah, somebody offered them 700. They said no. I would have said yes.
Yeah.
140K? It's better than nothing.
Yeah. It all just changed so fast. Oh. Remember when $140,000 was being rich? Now we use half of that just to grow the plants. We used to grow almost all our own food in the garden and live for the year off 10 pounds. Now there's no more space in the garden for veggies. And when they're ripe, it's pot harvest anyway, so there's no time to can my tomatoes.
You know, for all that war on drugs talk, most people didn't get busted.
Yeah, but you know, we're the lucky ones though. We own this place. You know those kids up the road, Star and Tommy? They bought 5 years ago, and they still have 15 years left on their mortgage and a baby, and they're still hoping to sell a bunch of pounds.
And no place to put a greenhouse.
Oh, God. It just seems like it all changed so fast.
Yep. Again, with all that war on drug stock, nobody got busted.
Yeah, but we are working harder and making less each year, and, you know, it's getting harder with all the growing to take care of the rest of our lives.
Well, do you want to be like John and Sherry and sell out, live in town, move south? Oh, do you think we could change our lives that much?
Well, I think that we should talk about it. Land prices are so high. We could buy a nice little house in town and still have money to live on.
Mm-hmm. You really want to sell the land.
Well, I think we should talk about it. How much longer can we go on cutting our own firewood? The roof needs fixing. Well, the range is about wiped out the road. You know, we used to laugh about deferred maintenance, but stuff is breaking now, stuff we need.
I know, we don't have the time to fix it or money to hire somebody.
Well, there's nobody to hire anyway. Everybody is growing like crazy. You know, nobody shares tools anymore. Nobody has time to help each other like they used to.
Yeah, get together.
We don't even have hill parties anymore.
That's because everybody's home pulling tarps
Oh, Jesus.
and too tired to go out later.
Yeah, it just feels like it all changed so much.
Remember when we used to stay up till watch the dawn and tripping and singing and the kids sleeping by the campfire?
Honey, it just feels like everything has changed.
All right. Next week, we'll go talk to the realtors, see if we can't make enough to retire on.
Oh, we owe it to ourselves. Now, just to see how much we could get.
Yeah, it's a bubble, and when the bubble bursts, everything's gonna fall like a rock.
Yeah. Oh, Arlo!
Oh, hey, Mom. How are you? Hey, Dad. What are you guys doing? Are you sexing seed starts? Is this your own strain?
Of course it's our own strain, son. What else would it be?
Oh, I don't know, Dad. Maybe something marketable? Maybe something that won a prize last year? Oh, and breaking news. Clones come already sexed.
Already sexed and full of somebody else's bugs.
But Arlo, this is Purple Wizard. Your dad worked for years to get it this good. It smells so sweet. The buds are so fat, the color's so dark, everybody loves it.
You guys, no one's even gonna want to look at this right now. Dark is totally out. It's all about OG, ChemDog, sour diesel.
I will not grow something called chemical or diesel.
Let me guess. You guys are putting these straight in the ground, no smart pots? Dad, you probably dug all the holes by hand.
Yeah.
And this dinky greenhouse? You guys need like 5 of these to even compete.
We don't want to compete, Arlo. This isn't a contest. It's a life. And this is just one part of it.
Dad, you can't get by with that hippie shit anymore. Come on. Wake up and smell the money. I'll bring some of my guys by. We'll doze you out a strip right here next to the greenhouse. Grow up a couple 100-footers. Stock it with the real shit. I'll sell the weed and we can split the cost 50-50.
That goes against everything we believe in, Arlo. Everything
You take the meadow? Bulldoze it flat?
Mom, that's what a meadow's good for. Flat. Lots of sun, plenty of water. I mean, we'll probably have to lower that hill over there to the west and take out some of those trees on the ridge, but this meadow's gonna make you rich.
I am rich. I have deer and foxes and 15 kinds of birds in that meadow and wildflowers all summer long. Bulldoze the meadow? Bulldoze the ridge? Cut the trees. Those are old growth.
Yeah. And they're in the way, so oops.
Arlo, you're upsetting us. Now, that's not why you stopped by. Tell us why you came.
Yeah.
Look, I know how hard you guys work to keep this homestead together. Last couple of years, a lot of your friends are moving away. A lot of them are dying. I mean, have you guys even thought about retirement.
Yes, but all the close friends we have left are here.
Well, they're leaving, Mom, one way or another. You gotta face facts. The longer you guys want to stay up here, the more alone you're gonna be.
You know, this is not doing any of us any good.
Look. I want to buy the place from you guys. You could move up to Arcata. You could be 2 hours closer to things you have to drive to do. Dad, you could be closer to the doctor. Life will be easier.
Buy the place? You want us to sell the place so you can rip it up for money?
Mom.
Arlo, what happened between you and that Travis? Now, you've been partners. Now, did you guys have a fight? I mean, is
No,
it...
we're good. We're all good. It's just, you know, we need to expand. So,
Expand? You have 6 greenhouses.
yeah. And we're not making enough splitting it. Look, I'm gonna inherit this place someday anyway. I could give you the money today.
You want us to give up the place that we put our lives into so you can make more money?
Mom.
Arlo, you just... What happens when the bubble bursts, you know? You just can't put a meadow back together. You can't put a forest back that easy. Now, what if you can't keep it?
Dad, I'm not worried about keeping it.
You're not worried about keeping the place that we put our lives into? It's not important to you. Only money is important to you.
Mom, be practical for once.
I am being real practical right now. This is my home. I have got work to do, and this conversation is done.
Dad.
Your mom's right. There's nothing more to talk about.
Dad, you guys, you could get a nice little place. Life would be a lot easier.
There's just one problem, Marlo. This is our home. And any other place is just a place.
Female. Male. Male. Male.
Does anyone truly give a fuck for the fugue form anymore? A fig for Robert Fuchs. Anyone even know who he was? Anyone?
Anyone? Less of a fuck! Fuck a duck!
Paganini. is mundane.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Just toss it, boss.
What? Are all of you insane?
Plenty more where that came from.
Who among you knows if your grandparents danced? Extra points if they did. Quick, slow, with my darling to the Tennessee waltz. When an old friend I happened to see, I introduced her.
Buffer. That's right, Buffer. Hold your head up high. When I give it to you right up to you know what? Right up to you know where, baby. Right up to you know where. Yeah, when? When? That's the question.
Ha!
When? Hey, no!
Fashion!
No!
Should art follow fashion? Never! Fashion follows art. Defingo, defingere, definxi, to form or mold, perhaps with the idea of distortion.
No! No! Everything tossed about! Everything! Everything hither and thither!
Art follows life. And the heart is not rational. And this is just the start of an impassioned plea or screed indeed.
Oh, well, bugger me sideways. Well, dog is my savior. Bird is my savior. Let me count the ways they protect me from harm. They cheer me when I'm down. They love me. They love me, even when I'm odious.
Just because we can doesn't mean we should.
And a little birdie told me that you speak in tongues.
Jupiter conjunct rosa canina et excursio conabrio.
Straight from the Scandinaves, those Viking pillages, a pebble, a stone, a heap of stones, a talus, Great Britain.
In the midst of the mad, delicious thrum of the hummingbird, I bite my tongue, stunned. Who wouldn't be humbled in the face of dog?
Who? Anyone out there? Anyone who raises their hand? Well, we can just roll up our sleeves and we'll take this outside.
There is a certain uncertainty to it all.
The other day, a lady asked me. She said,
What are you, a performer of some kind?
Yeah.
What?
That's right. And I said to her, that's right, lady. I play the conundrums.
Oh, Lord have mercy on my tangled, mangled misfit. Magnificent.
Oh, miscreant.
Insignificant. Insufferable. Sometimes, often, inconsolable.
No.
Silly, salty, searching soul.
No. It's not all piss and vinegar these days. Vinegar and piss! It's the impending abyss, the eclipse. Oh, soft, the spiral dance waits.
Tell us. 1. Anatomy. A, the astragalus. B, the ankle. 2, surgery. A variety of clubfoot. C, talipes.
Oh, I ain't played my last card yet either, you know. You know what they say. There's no use in throwing good blood after bad.
Oh, money and blood and pain, and ere the twain shall meet.
Oh yeah, meat, porterhouse, flank, chuck, brisket, right? Rump. Rump?
Talents, 3, geography, rock at the base of a cliff or slope, chiefly as the result of gravitational roll or slide. Can you feel the spiral motion of the blood rolling through your veins?
The heart is not rational.
What have we done?
I don't know. What haven't we done? I don't know.
Humanity, if you want me to love you, without condition or otherwise, please stop stomping on my heart. And please, for the love of the mother of dog,
Oh, the devil!
or whomsoever, don't pass up this chance. Ask a bird. Come join the dance. I remember the night and the Tennessee waltz. Only you know how much I have lost.
Hey Dave, what's up? We're doing lunch, yeah? I know it's been weeks, but I put it on my calendar. Look, I've been waiting a while, so I just went ahead and got us a table. Okay, you're not picking up. Look, I've got a bunch of errands to do up on the hill, so I'm just gonna go ahead and eat, and if I don't see you, I'll catch you on the other side. All right, bye Dave. No!
Hey, Eve. I thought that was you. It's been a long time. How are you? Eve, are you okay?
Hi, Kat. Yeah, no, I just found out that Dave died.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. You were close.
He was one of our tribe.
ambivalent, so middle of the fence. Is it this or is it that? Do I attend or stay home? If I stay home, I'll miss it. Of course I'll miss it. Oh.
Good evening.
Sweet Jesus, who's there?
What are you doing?
Criminies.
It's practically the middle of the night.
Yes, I suppose it is, practically the middle.
An odd hour for an old woman to be out alone.
Who you calling old?
Excuse me?
Oh, rocks. Who should I be out with at this hour?
Well, there must be someone that you could possibly call.
Oh, catsup and apple butter. What makes you think that? They've all just dried up like prunes. Or else they've just died.
There's not many ladies your age who would be wandering about. Now, just how old are you?
You don't ask a woman a question like that.
Should I be concerned? Can I call someone?
No, I just want to take off my shoes. Oh, my feet. Oh, that's better.
You seem confused, worried.
Well, startled me. Scared the piddle out of me. Who are you lurking there anyway?
Just humble, well, perhaps not so humble.
Oh, my toes.
Bird.
What? What did you say?
Bird. You asked. A bird.
How can that be? You're speaking. Is this some kind of a trick?
Shapeshifter. On my mother's side. Native American. We helped the first man out of the clamshell. Raven clam.
Oh, sometimes the ravens speak to me and I answer them. Neighbors think I'm cuckoo. Little did they know I would meet a trickster, have a midnight conversation with a raven?
Raven. On my pa's side, Norse. Yes, going way, great, going way back. It said we were descendants of Odin's messengers, Hugin and Munin, that they flew around the world every day with the news to his shoulders. He worried about them.
Do tell. How comprehensive. Come over here. Let me get a closer look at you.
At your service, ma'am.
Odin's messengers, huh? What's the news today? Wait a moment. My glasses. Oh, shite and garlic. It's too dark. I still can't see you. Wait. Figwit, you are a bird.
As reported, madam.
Are you here to help me out of my clamshell?
Are you blue?
Some land between blue and bewildered.
Indigo Blue Funks. Great name for a band. Cobalt Crumbles. Prussian Blue Stiff Uppers. I guess it depends upon the genre, I suppose.
A real comedian.
Just trying to cheer you up. Now, what's eating you?
Well, if you must know, I got invited to a wedding.
Ooh, sounds nice.
Nice.
That you were invited, you're wanted, that somebody wants the pleasure of your company.
Yeah, or feels a duty to include me. I wonder why I don't feel like I should be.
Invited? Only you know the answer to that, madam.
It's a swank affair at the Mark Hopkins Snob Hill in San Francisco.
Posh.
Well, listen to this. Right here. We request the pleasure of your company. Huh, what you said. Take a look.
Ooh, I'm impressed. The paper, the embossing. Ah. Scented. Exquisito.
Perhaps overdone brings to mind a medieval illuminated manuscript.
So what's the problem?
Read it. I imagine you can read.
A vivid imagination. Black tie preferred.
See what I mean?
Oh, I would so love to be invited to a black tie event. I am so ready.
You'd fit right in if you weren't so extremely avian. But look at me.
Yes, I'm looking.
Well, do I appear fit to you to go to a fancy ball occasion?
Well, what can I say without getting myself knee-deep in cockatois?
Oh, just be authentic.
Oh, you're rumpled. All askew. Your skirt too short. Your hair somewhere in the vicinity of a disaster.
I never wanted to get old.
Old? Authentic is one thing. You can't expect compliments. But old?
But you do see the dilemma.
What's the problem? Buy yourself a dress. Get a haircut. A soupçon of style.
Not thrilled. It de-accelerates me.
Fine. Let's talk about me and my stuff.
You? Your stuff?
Oh.
You have a problem?
Only knew the half of it.
Of course, I'd have to get a dog sitter. Who'd feed my kitty? An overnight stay at the hotel. Or hire a car. Do you know how much all of this is going to... A dress, hair, a gift, a tip for the valet, and breakfast. Oh, goddess.
My feathered family, friends, flummox me, insomnia, silicosis.
Ew. Perhaps we need a cup of tea.
Ooh, sounds nice.
And perhaps a wee drop? No, that's mine. What am I gonna do about this wedding?
Oh, just forget about it, old thing.
Or you could be my +1.
Do you really mean it?
We cut quite a figure, the two of us.
You know, we could go to Yoshi's for some jazz instead.
That's in Oakland.
Un problema?
Perhaps Cafe Coliche. Do you like mojitos?
Only one way to find out. Vamonos!
Ha! It's such a gorgeous mess of a moon tonight. I feel like flying. Oh, yeah.
Jack London Square, here we come.
Like a massive thunderstorm. Like a massive, silent thunderstorm. Like a huge black locomotive.
Hello? Hello?
Keep on coming, you're almost there. Massive, silent thunderstorm, huge black locomotive.
OMG. At last. What the hell? Nobody told me it'd be such a long hike.
Hi, you must be Susie.
That's what they call me.
Here. You know, it did say in the contract there would be a quarter-mile hike.
Contract? I didn't see no contract. And if that's a quarter mile, I'm Beyonce. Anyway, looks like we're the first ones here. Cool. I want the primo spot.
Well, actually, Susie, all spots are primo. You see, it's not just watching the sun disappear that makes a total eclipse so thrilling. It's also the experience of having the moon's shadow. It's called the umbra, by the way. I've been reading a lot about
Yeah. Why are you still holding that stuff? Where is that man? Jim!
Here.
What?
You see how this hill has a long, gentle slope? That's what makes this spot so special.
That's a special slope?
Yes, a long, gentle slope like this lets you experience the moon's shadow coming at you for a longer time. And it will come right at you, like a massive silent thunderstorm, like a huge black locomotive.
You own this property, right?
Yeah, that's my yurt you passed on the way up, the one with all the goats.
And are we the only ones coming?
No, there should be a few more people.
So you're making quite a bundle off this eclipse.
Well, I guess, but I mean, that's not really why.
Are these the glasses you're giving us? They look pretty cheesy.
Well, I've done lots of research, and these are actually just as good as the more expensive ones. It's more about the...
Where is that man? Jim! He was right behind me. His nickname's the Slug. Jim! Jim!
Francis. Did it go okay with the chair?
Couple of rough spots, like you said. A guy named Jim helped us out with the last one. But we did okay, didn't we, Mom? This is my mom, Solana. Let's see. Why don't we put you right over here? Is this okay, Francis?
Oh, yeah. Anywhere's fine. You see, being at the top of a long, gentle slope like this lets you experience the, Here's your glasses.
Oh, right. Thanks. Here, Mom. Take a hold of these.
To be honest, I wasn't sure you'd do it. When you said on the phone you planned on pushing a wheelchair up here?
I had to. This is a dream come true for my mom. To live long enough to witness this total eclipse. And this was the best spot I could find, so it was worth it. We want to see that shadow coming at us.
Like a huge black locomotive.
Like the great mystery itself.
I told you, Slug. It wasn't that far.
Hey, Jim. Good to see you again.
How you doing, Francis?
Real good. Did you guys see anyone else on your way up?
No one but Sweet Cheeks here.
There should be one more person coming. You already met Alex and her mom, Solana?
Call one?
Jim, it's 9:30 in the morning.
How about your mom?
Not really good for her, Jim.
Well, suit yourself.
Actually, folks, I have some water here if anyone gets thirsty. From my own spring. I just repackaged it in these bottles. Filled them this morning.
No thanks, it's probably got bugs. Oh, I almost forgot. I want to make a video of us setting up. Now, Jim, stand up and pretend you're just opening the chair. And put down that beer. I'm sending this to Mom.
Susie, no videos.
What?
No phones, no cameras. It said so in the contract.
You're kidding me. Jim, you signed a contract that said no phones and you didn't think to mention it?
Forgot about it, babe.
And you knew that I bought the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 just to have for the eclipse. Just how am I supposed to remember this day?
Susie, may I say something? I hope you don't mind, but I think that this time is a time to be quiet and contemplative. It's a time to be free, connected from our consciousness to the earth and the sun and the moon. That moon, which in spite of being many times smaller, will today blot out the sun. Isn't that such a significant metaphor for life? Why put some device between ourselves and such a magnificent event? Look, it's starting to happen. It's getting darker.
Folks, actually, I have some news about the whole no technology issue. There is going to be an exception. You see, I recently met this person. Just a couple of nights ago, actually. Anyway, she's planning on bringing up some very important scientific equipment to collect some data on the corona. That's the plasma veil around the sun. You see, the corona is only visible during a total eclipse. Anyway, the corona is actually, this is interesting, it's actually 1,000,000 degrees hotter than the temperature of the sun itself, which is weird when you think about it. Really weird. Anyway, the plan was for her to already be here and set up by now, so she should be here any minute. I knew that you all would want to be part of such an important scientific quest. And she's going to be giving us a free lecture from a real scientist.
Oh, I get the picture. This scientist can come with her masses of equipment, but I can't have my measly little cell phone?
Well, she's going to set up in the back here where nobody has to see her.
Jim?
Shit happens, Susie.
And did the scientist also pay $200, or were we the only ones?
Well, it looks like she's not coming, so...
You can stop your bitching.
May I intervene? An eclipse is a time to be contemplative. It's getting darker, and I propose we take advantage of this time to set intentions, to think about what in our lives we want to invite in, and what in our lives we want to let drop away.
I can think of one thing to let drop away.
I just don't see what the big deal is. I mean, everything has a shadow. You, me, a mosquito. my beer. I mean, to an ant, my shadow is really, really big. But you don't see ants sitting around on hilltops wearing eclipse glasses. It's just a natural thing. I mean, isn't my shadow just as important as the moon's? Isn't the moon just a big rock in the sky with a really big shadow?
Well, actually, Jim, Einstein said the same kind of thing. He said there are only two ways to lead your life. As though nothing is a miracle, or as though everything is a miracle.
Well, we sure as hell didn't drive 800 miles and fork out $400 between the two of us to look at each other's shadow. And if everything is equally a miracle, you could have saved yourself a lot of money and stayed home and looked at the shadow of your mother's wheelchair.
Money? I didn't pay any money. Why would I pay to see a show the cosmos is giving me and millions of others for free? You can't buy an eclipse, Susan.
What the fuck? How come we had to pay $200 each?
Well, Alex she was pushing her mom up here in
Jim!
a wheelchair.
I bought you the best, babe.
Kim, hi. There you are. Where's your stuff? Do you need any help? We don't have a lot of time.
Everything's gone. It was stolen.
What?
I stayed at some no-tell motel last night, and when I got back from our... when I got back, everything was gone, stolen, right out of my room.
You called the police?
Well, of course I did, but what can they do? There's no evidence, and the motel manager says he knows nothing. So here I am with no infrared camera, no tracking device, no chronometer, no macro interofficialtometer, nothing!
I know exactly how you feel.
I knew I shouldn't have let you talk me into coming here.
Kim, this is Susie and Jim and Alex and her mom Solana.
I'm such an idiot. I should have stuck to my original plan.
Look, Kim, I'm really sorry about the theft, but aren't there thousands of other scientists out there along the path of the shadow doing more or less what you were going to? Wouldn't your efforts just have been a duplication of so many others?
You don't understand. There is this amazing gathering of data about to happen, and I wanted to be a part of it.
I could dig it. It's like sitting on the bench when you know you can handle the ball just as good as the next guy.
Would you like to borrow my Samsung Galaxy Note 8? I'm not using it.
Look,
I really don't want to hear what you have to say. Look, we met the other night, and yeah, it was okay, but it obviously isn't gonna work out.
but just because.
May I intervene? Kim, maybe this is a blessing. Now you have the opportunity to experience the eclipse in a deeper, more personal way, with your heart and the richness of your natural senses.
What the hell are you talking about? My instruments expand my senses. They reveal things to me that I would never be able to perceive otherwise. Seeing the eclipse without them will be like I'm...
Blind and deaf?
Kind of. And now I can't. I wanted to be a part of solving the mystery. And as for my heart, I think, Alex, is it? You should leave my heart out of your comments.
I'm just saying you're missing out on that important level.
Oh, really? Has it ever occurred to you that you two are missing out on a level that you probably cannot even imagine?
Oh, I'm sure there are many levels. But even if you solved your little mystery, there would still be mystery.
I think we're talking about two different approaches to understanding. You see, the scientific process seeks to solve the big by approaching it piece by piece in an orderly.
Yes, and in the process, you lose the gestalt, the profound.
Blah, blah, blah.
I think you two could use a beer.
Glasses on, everyone. The time has come. Now, you know the drill. Nobody look at the sun without your glasses on. When the shadow comes along the ridge, I will say, shadow. And you can take your glasses off and you can look at it and you can look at the sun during the totality. But the second the light begins to reappear, glasses back on. Got it?
Got it.
Yep.
Awesome!
Here it comes. Shadow. Glasses on.
Here it comes, Mom!
Like a huge black locomotive. Oh my God!
Holy shit! Ho, ho, ho.
Everyone, it's safe to look now. The eclipse is total.
Jim!
Look at that corona. Is it really 1,000,000 degrees? Hotter than the sun? Yep. Awesome.
Okay. Glasses back on, everybody. Well, I actually need to get back to the house real quick. I still have to feed the goats. If you don't want your glasses, you can just leave them in the bucket here. And if anybody wants to come by later and talk about the eclipse or the corona.
In your dreams. We're gonna spend the rest of the day here, get our money's worth. And I'm keeping my glasses.
Awesome. Well, at least we agree on that. Awesome. Right, Mom? Awesome. We agree, Mom? 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 We agree, Mom? Help! I'm going to need some help here. It looks like
We've had another total eclipse.
Way to go, Mom. We did it.